So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And truly, this is a remarkable stadium, the Allianz Arena, a symbol of cutting-edge technology and architectural perfection. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And already we're underway here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Here it comes. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Rabiot. Mbappe, he's got away. Chance to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's going to waste like that.
And out to safety. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Battles to win it back. What a ball this has turned out to be. Danger averted for now. Rabiot. He's left his man. Mbappe has a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
France draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And it's got through. Tries to get it clear. Rabiot. And the shot! He scores! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Timely intervention. Oh, real danger here. Play for a throw. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it high. Good ball. Goes for goal! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
That's the throw. Hernandez. Mbappe gets away from his opponents. Oh, he's shoots! They've done it! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Out again for a throw-in. There's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
France need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented.
Has a pop! Tries to get it forward quickly. That's not going to make it. Rabiot does have an assist to his name. Moves it over to the other flank. And help's available out wide. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Knocks it away. Mbappe! And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Hernandez. Done very well to intervene.
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
He's gone for it! Goal! France are back on level terms. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Goes long. And the ball is out of play. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Hoists it forward. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Ball on the spot, can he? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's Conte. Caught offside that time.
France merit full marks for their attitude, and that it means an awful lot, obviously.
France making consecutive changes here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Just brushed off the ball there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Dembele. And it's played forward. Dembele. Dembele! It's anyone's ball, and they've been caught out here. Conte. France desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Dembele. Mbappe. He's making good use of his strength there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
France can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. So it's away we go then. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hernandez. Forward it goes. Has a hit! Let down by a lack of accuracy. Say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? Well, but that's an untidy challenge, free kick given. He's got options out wide. He has it out wide now. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, managed to get it away. For a throw-in. Hernandez. All the way back and they start again. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Defending of the desperate variety. Rabiot. Cuts it out. Mbappe. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Just brushed off the ball there.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tries to get it forward quickly. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's played forward. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Rabiot. And it's Rabiot. Well read, he sorted that out. He's gone for it! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
And the through ball is intercepted. He gets past his man. He's in. Shot at goal! The captain delivers!
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goals at important times. Going into the interval is always a key period, and his opener could prove to be a critical development now.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
France take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what...
Chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Rabiot. There's the whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. They did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
France, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're already into the second period.
France really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. France presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. Mbappe with a real chance here. Mbappe! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That is clearly overhit. Rabiot. Hoists it forward. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Mbappe shoots! Goal! They have come roaring back!
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
going after it. Rabiot dinks one in. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And that's sprayed out wide. Ball's gone out of play. Get the pass he's looking for. Hoists it high. And that's been levered clear. That's not going far. Oh, good ball. Hernandez. Hernandez goes looking. Dembele. It's a brilliant interception. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. Dembele was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
France take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? France are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Mbappe. Conte. France are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward. Hernandez. Oh, it's Dembele. Final seconds, this has to be it.
France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And it's been taken straight back. France get it back again. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Kante gets it back. Mbappe, who has made his impact already. Kante goes long. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. That's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender.
This has gone, that's a foul. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. It's come through. Hoists it forward. Mbappe is steaming forward, and it's Rabiot. Chance to shoot. Mbappe, and the shot! That's good distance on it. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Hernandez has come steaming up from the back for this. Rabiot. Here's the through ball. Mbappe going through.
Mbappe really used his body to clever effect in dropping the shoulder to carry on.
And that's been levered clear. Played out to the right. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. And we're not going to make any further progress now. France keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it.
Well, what we're seeing here is a recipe for winding up your supporters. They're over-elaborating on the ball when someone should be taking responsibility to release it forward. You can sense the frustration all around.
Neither side yet able to find the net. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Rabiot. It's a throw in. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tries a shot! Cleared away. Tries to stroke it through. And he's there to clear it. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Well positioned to make that interception. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rabiot. Done very well to intervene. Mbappe. Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Mbappe. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Rabiot. Rabiot. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's half-time here. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Already up and running for the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's been taken straight back. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. France have it back and they can go again. Now catch chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mbappe! And help's available out wide. You can get that clear. Forward it goes. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
He just whacks it away. Hernandez. Rabiot. Oh, surely! And the finish!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Mbappe. Has a goal! Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Mbappe. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And it's played forward. And the weighted pass. Pumps it into the area. Going for goal! And the defence can get it clear. Beautifully done. Timely intervention. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Dembele. Dembele goes looking. He's got options out wide. Has been clubbed away.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Tries to dink it in. Dembele is flagged offside.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
It's Dembele. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Hernandez.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Conte. Good idea, just poorly executed. That's great strength on the ball. And it's got through. Hernandez can get it clear. Referee's given a throw. Surely. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. This is a great chance to take a lead. And they've been caught out here. That has sent him sprawling. So that's it. It is all over. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely.
And that gets things running. Hoists it forward. Here comes the corner. Knocks it away. Hernandez. Done very well to intervene. Gets away from his opponent. He's gone for it! Superb goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Hits one! He scores! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot. Mbappe versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, great ball! Down already, a nightmare start. Now can he finish?
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Cleared without complication. In comes the corner. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. In with a header! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
That had to be more accurate. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Cut out in the nick of time. And that has been clubbed away. Mbappe. Rabiot. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. What a throw in. Hernandez. Hernandez plays it forward. Rabiot provides an outlet. Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe spreads it towards the left. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? And it's got through. Rabiot tries to get it forward quickly. He's had a shot! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well, that's where he wants it. Mbappe. Going through. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Short goes for goal! Brought forward. What does he try from here? Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It has been a pretty crazy game so far. They've played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Already up and running for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Hernandez. Rabiot. Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Real chance! Hernandez goes looking. France have it back and they can go again. Chance! Out of play for a goal kick. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And it's Rabiot. Hernandez. Chip through. Well positioned to make that interception. Rabiot, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe. He's got away. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
He's in space and looking for options. Mbappe, and the shot! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. France get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Going for goal! It's in! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Dembele. That'll be a throw. Dembele. Mbappe. Hernandez. Keeps everyone guessing.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Dembele. Mbappe. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Hernandez. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Dembele gets flagged offside. Hernandez. Dembele. Mbappe. Just brushed off the ball there.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
That's Dembele. Good clearance and very necessary. He's pinged one through here. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, wonderful stuff, and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it.
we're underway. Knocks it away. That'll be a throw. Cut out in the nick of time. Danger averted for now. Rabiot. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Has a goal! There it is!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
France didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? That's a throw. Good challenge, he just stood firm. There's a long ball. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. What a throw in. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Forward it goes. Mbappe. That is terrific. It's Rabiot!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
That could spell trouble. And he has been fouled there. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Hernandez driving on, a real charge here. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Mbappe! Good clearance and very necessary. Rabiot. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Caught offside that time. Gets it back. Plays it over to the other flank. Rabiot. Brings it forward. Chip through. Keeper's ball. Cleared away. France are leading with half-time drawing close. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's off on a marauding run. Mbappe! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Up to meet it! It's gone a long way up and away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rabiot. And help's available out wide. Here it is now, surely! And he's there to cut it out. We've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. Still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A very decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
France head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. France carrying a one-goal lead. Mbappe!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe! And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Hernandez drives it forward. Mbappe going through. He's in, shapes to shoot! Try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though. France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Mbappe! Mbappe! He's got away with one there.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Just brushed off the ball there. Rabiot. Oh, some tackle that. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he just whacks it away. He's gone for it! Sticks it away! France are back on level terms. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. He's made sure that that won't get through. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Hernandez. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. That's Dembele. Has a hit! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. Mbappe. Oh, real danger here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Attempts to play it through. Mbappe. That is Conte. France to make one last surge forward. Real chance! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Tries a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Dembele fully deserves the plaudits for setting up the chance.
Kante attempts a clearance.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And the weighted pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that's been won straight back. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. Your final thoughts, Jim?
France certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, we're on the way. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Rabiot. Rabiot. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And he heaves it forward. Good distance on it. Defending of the desperate variety. pass out on the left, now. Mbappe. Tries lifting it over, and the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Mbappe! He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. The referee's awarded a free kick. Tries to stroke it through. And it's hoisted clear. Danger averted for now. And it's Rabiot. The whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rabiot. Dinks one in. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Hernandez. Plays it out to the flank. That intervention was very necessary. Coached through there. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Rabiot. He's had a go! It's broken. Oh, real. Surely this time. Oh, didn't catch it right. Fence has got rid of that. To get it forward quickly. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Mbappe. You can get that clear. Mbappe. Going through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
France ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're already into the second period.
France clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Tries to switch the play. And it's Rabiot. Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Cuts it out. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rabiot.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mbappe pushes to get on the end of it. Little doubt, that is a foul. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Well played, he saw that coming. Nil-nil the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Mbappe! And he's there to cut it out.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Tries a shot! Another throw-in. And that's sprayed out wide. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Decent progress down the left. Has a hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Hernandez. This is gone, that's a foul. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
It's a throw in. And it's played forward. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And so we have the first set piece of the game. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
All hands on deck for this one. Has beaten it away. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Conte. Cut out in the nick of time. And he's there to hoof it away.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
That'll be a throw-in. A good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
He's got options out wide. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. A little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anti.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required.
Shot a goal! It's there!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Done very well to intervene. Now hits one! Gets good distance on it. Pumps it into the area. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? France have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Always, when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Well, he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Played into space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Well read, he sorted that out. And he's there to hoof it away. And the shot! Danger averted for now. Rabiot. Has a pop! In it goes!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And he has been fouled there. Big chance! Hoists it forward. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Hernandez. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And he's cut it out. Midway through the first period and it's looking quite a game here. What a throw in. It could be in here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Cleared away. Here it comes. Rabiot. Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. Has a hit! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Mbappe. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the half-time whistle goes. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
France don't need to press the...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He'll fancy himself from here. Mbappe! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, real danger here. Goes for goal. He scores!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Mbappe loses his balance and loses the ball.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Cleared without complication. Out for a throw. Hernandez. Rabiot. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Plays it out to the flank. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Looking for space out wide. And now they can launch a counter. He's found his man. The referee's awarded a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. There's a long ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire.
He's had a shot! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Going for goal! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Hernandez. Hit long and direct. It's a brilliant interception.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Good idea, just poorly executed. France keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. It's Dembele. He's had the... has a goal! Goal! France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. France take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now.
Mbappe! Good save, keeper read that well.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
And the counter is on. And he's there to clear it.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Keeper sends it forward. The official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. France need to hold on for a few more moments. And the referee brings it to a close. France have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. And that gets things running. Mbappe! Hoists it forward. He's got through. Oh, he's... Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Hernandez gets it away. Mbappe. Timely intervention. He's gone for it! again now. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Plays it over to the other flank. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And a shot! Goal! France! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Real chance! And the follow-up. It's in! France are back on level terms. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Hernandez. Well, that's where he wants it. And that's been won straight back. Hernandez. Mbappe. Nicely controlled. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. And it's been taken straight back. Mbappe. A heavy challenge. And it's Rabiot. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Up to meet it! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to have on everybody on this pitch now.
Danger averted for now. Hernandez. Rabiot. Mbappe. did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Mbappe. That'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Already up and running for the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Cuts it out. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's being closely tested here. Mbappe. Battles to win it back. Has a goal! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
We sit high, cut out in the nick of time. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And here's Dembele. Beautifully done. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, you could... Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Looks to clip it forward. Out of play for a goal kick. Hernandez, and it's played forward. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And he's there to hoof it away. And it's got through. That's a good ball to find him. Looking for goal! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So now the difference is 3. Hernandez goes looking. Mbappe, and they've been caught out here. Hernandez, and the through ball is intercepted. Forward it goes. Hernandez concedes a free kick for that. Plays it out to the flank. It's a goal kick. Hernandez. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hernandez drives it forward. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Looking for space out wide. Gets the better of his man. Dembele. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Hoists it forward. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Over to the left, going through. Has a shot! Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And that's it. France have done it in dramatic fashion, a massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
We're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim. Got things on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Hoists it forward. Plays it out to the flank. Done very well to intervene. Mbappe. Looking to break out here. Mbappe. Rabiot. Forward it goes. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's Rabiot. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Rabiot. Mbappe. France have it, and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
France given another corner. Defence has got rid of that. Rabiot. Keeps everyone guessing. And it's played forward. Rabiot. Cleared without complication. And it's been taken straight back. He's got options out wide. He's left his man. Crowd calling for him to shoot. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
It's come loose. And it's Rabiot. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Gets away from his opponents. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
It's got hits one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Repelled by the keeper. Goes for goal! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
So it's going to be another corner. Away from immediate danger. Rabiot goes looking. He's pinged one through here. He's one-on-one! Real chance! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
France grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going long. He's made sure that that won't get through. First 45 minutes are up.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Referee's given a throw. That looks a good ball.
France making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a great ball.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Hernandez. Rabiot. Rabiot. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
It's anyone's ball. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Rabiot. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Mbappe.
Crunching tackle. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And he's there to clear it. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Gets the better of his man. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, really good feet from him. Kante gets in to thwart him. Good run. That could spell trouble. He's had a shot!
Mbappe.
Goes down, but nothing given. Looking to get within range. The changes then in quick succession. Dembele, hit long and direct. Dembele, good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, that's where he wants it. And it's Dembele. Mbappe has been found going for goal, and in it goes.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
France are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And he heaves it forward.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
France have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Hernandez plays it forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. Your reflections then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. And we're underway. Mbappe. Rabiot. Cut out in the nick of time. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's got through. Goes for goal! Just couldn't quite turn it in.
France can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Hernandez. Shoots! There's the shot! In he goes again! Goal! France! And France are in front! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe! And that has been clubbed away. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Just brushed off the ball there. Rabiot. Cuts it out. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's there to cut it out. Gets good distance on it. Mbappe. Looking for a corner.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Pinged one through here. He gets past his man. He's gone for it! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Hernandez. It's come through. Thinks he's got rid of that. Forward it goes. Just wouldn't be beaten there. France are in control here on the brink of half-time. That's a throw. Rabiot. Mbappe. This is gone, that's a foul. Short, he's had a go! Tries to get it clear. Mbappe. Now it's Rabiot going through. Rabiot into the box. Mbappe hoists it forward. Good ball, it's found its target. Mbappe knocks it away. The referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
France, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly... Rabiot is fouled. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He's in, he's gone for it! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's a brilliant interception. Rabiot.
France really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And the ball is out of play. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's played forward. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. No way through there. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Oh, it's Dembele. Out towards the flank. And the defence can get it clear. And here's Dembele. This could spell danger. Caught offside that time.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Out to the left it goes. Dembele. It's anyone's ball. Mbappe. He's made sure that that won't get through. Dembele. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And out to safety. France have it back and they can go again. It's on a plate. Mbappe! And more and more and more. And they are cruising away. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
France take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Mbappe. Hoists it forward. Mbappe into the last 5 minutes. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's Dembele. Dembele has given away a free kick. And here's Dembele. And there's a long ball. Conte. Mbappe. Mbappe is flagged offside. And the referee brings it to a close. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of the match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid.
We're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Hernandez. Hoists it forward. Oh, he's gone for it! They've done it! Hernandez. Battles to win it back. Mbappe. He's picked him out. Has a goal! Goal! France! There is the breakthrough!
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe! And the finish! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Brings it forward. get the better of his opposite number.
Hernandez just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Just brushed off the ball there. Mbappe! Forward it goes. Mbappe cuts it out. He's gone for it. Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Done very well to intervene. And it's Rabiot. Mbappe provides an outlet. Mbappe! He's tried one! Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe! And it's hoisted clear. Tries to get it clear. And here's Rabiot. Mbappe. And play for a throw. Plays a clever pass. It's out for a goal kick. Hernandez. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Hernandez plays it forward. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. France with a decent chance here, and there's little doubt about who'll take it. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And here's Rabiot. Loses his balance and loses the ball. That is going to be the final action of the first half. And here we are, as they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
France, happier of the teams, heading in for half. Going for goal! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well, that had to be more accurate. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hernandez. Mbappe. Hernandez drives it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Back to the keeper and try something new. Hernandez. Hernandez plays it forward.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Hernandez. Rabiot. Little doubt, that is a foul. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That is Conte. Mbappe is onto it and can take it up.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
He gets towering header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's gone out for a throw-in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hernandez goes looking. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Caught offside that time. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mbappe! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Mbappe gets good distance on it.
France are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Forward it goes. Has a goal! And in it goes! France are back on level terms. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
France surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Gets away from his opponents. Dembele. That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
France's free kick then. Mbappe has a shot! Goal, France! And they get themselves in front! We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. France go into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. France just have to run down the clock.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Dembele goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the Pasta to pick him out.
2 up and very little time left. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Danger averted for now. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that's it. France will be very happy with a job well done, an efficient win for which the players simply did enough. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
France have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.